Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mini Movies. We have an exciting new format for you tonight. Well, new/old. We're going back to the original screening format, if we can, and having filmmakers here, and we're going to play all of the films for you. So there, we have a couple filmmakers in the waiting room here, or backstage, or whatever the words are, and then I'll bring them on to introduce their films as they come up. So we also have the intro for you. So we've got some exciting turning back the clock a little bit, as it were. So we will be using YouTube to stream the films live. So hopefully we don't have any problems that we used to have using YouTube, but that's what works best for here. All right. So welcome to our viewers. As I see the numbers ticking up, and yeah, it feels a little bit weird doing this by myself while my dad gets set up, so we can run this. And let's see, be sure to check out Minute Movies on all of the platforms that we have available to check out. And I feel like I always forget what I'm going to say. So we do have a Franken-film for you again, and it'll be at the end of the stream. It was a lot of fun to get that set up and going, and hopefully you find it fun as well. See how many references to rap you can find in it. I tried to stick as many as I could. All right, Stuart, I'm going to add you into the live stream, just your video. Hello, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
There you go.
So hi everyone.
We are ready. Kirk, I see you said you're here. You're up. Your film is up first, so if you want to join us in the waiting room, I emailed you the link, so you could introduce your film. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Or if you want to. Chris, it's good to see you again. It's been a while since we've seen you.
Cool. So we've got a.
Okay.
I have scotch. Where's the
All right. Are we ready to start screening? Bear with us for any technical problems we might have. We've never done this before. All right, Kirk, I am adding you into the live stream.
Well, wait, we got the intro.
Oh, right, we have the intro.
Yeah.
How could I forget the intro? We have the intro for the first time in a few months. There are many masked people in it. So let's start with that.
Oops. Sorry.
Rap. Yeah, I'm a hip hop artist, and that's my rap as opposed to like vinyl rap. Plastic. I'm thinking of eating Glad Reynolds. It's good for food. Quesadillas. A burrito. A spinach wrap. Oh, really? Love hip hop. Hip hop. Something off the brain. I'm trying to come up with something. Call me insane. Expression. More of the poetry side of things. Conscious. Yeah, like that comes from a place of creativity. Solid history. A crystal died recently. After building fabrics. Like a covering or protection. Wrap it up with a condom. That's the wrap. Finishing a movie. It's a smorgasbord of everything, hugged by a wrap. Sure.
All right.
How'd that work?
That play okay?
All right.
Dad, were you sharing the tab? It seemed a little bit choppy.
Was it choppy? I don't know. I'm sharing my other screen. Maybe
Uh-oh.
it's coming through my HDMI. Oh, it's right.
Yeah, could you maybe try sharing the tab and not the screen? Wonder if that would work better. Right. I'm going to add Kirk in and he can introduce his film and hopefully we'll have Stuart back in a minute. All right. Hello. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, so to anybody that doesn't know me, my name's Kirk Seals. As with just about every other month, I went and rolled with the first idea that came to the front of my mind when I heard the title, and shot and edited this short film in one day. I came up with the idea very shortly upon hearing the theme, but it took me a while to actually get around to filming it because my brother-in-law, who stars, is actually in the Washington Army National Guard and was deployed, in the streets of Seattle to manage the riots there, and so kind of delayed filming for a while.
Wow.
But ultimately got it shot, and pretty happy with the way that it turned out. Like in particular the music, title, fonts, and I think the story worked out pretty well.
Cool. Well, let's watch it. We can. Just 1 minute. It looks like it's loading up in here. That's not what we want to see. All right, just give me a minute. I'll try something else.
Sounds good.
Let's see. All right. I'm going to try from my screen instead of his and see if this works better. All right, I'm not sure why there's no audio. I did test using YouTube and there was audio. So let me try something else.
The music starts playing immediately, more or less, and so
You can all hear it?
I can't hear it. What to do? We could have everyone just watch the YouTube. Here, I'll post the playlist. And
maybe this will be the fastest fix for now, and we'll figure it out better for next time.
Good.
So if you can have 2 tabs open, one with the live stream and then one with the playlist, and we'll try to do it that way. So I posted the playlist in the chat box, and open it up. And then we're on the second video, so we're on Kirk's video. And hopefully this will work for now. A little quick fix. And I'll do some more better testing next time and figure out why it worked last time and not this time. All right, I see a couple people say they got it in the comments. So let's try pressing play on Kirk's video.
I'm sorry.
All right. Are we back? Did you all watch it? Are you still watching it? Yeah, so we're stopping between each one. Does anyone have any questions or comments for Kirk while we have him on the screen? Yeah, how did you breathe in that?
Yeah, so there was a slit for my nose. So there was saran wrap all around my nose, but there was actually a slit open for my nose so that I could breathe.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah. Although
And
I have to say, so it was incredibly vulnerable feeling to be completely wrapped in saran wrap to the point that you can't get out yourself. And it was downright scary to have my face wrapped. Because during
yeah,
that face wrap scene, obviously my face was actually getting wrapped. There was no way to provide any air holes or anything like that. And that was scary.
yeah. Wow. So then you rewrapped your face when you did the rest of your body?
Yeah, exactly. So had the face wrap scene separate from the rest of the wrapping scene where my face was rewrapped in such a way that it left a hole open for my nose.
Nice. Jeff said that was very creepy and excellent. Yeah, any other questions or comments for Kirk? All right, so next up we have Ian's film. And I don't see Ian here. So let's go ahead and actually, I'm going to, Kirk, take you out. Thank you very much. It was nice having you on. All right, and you're back. Stuart,
Oh,
you are on camera.
okay.
Hello.
Cool. Excellent. So do you want to try streaming again?
Yeah, let's try real quick, see if it works for you. If not, or if it's choppy, then we'll just have people watch on their own again.
I've got an Ethernet connection now. So it should
Cool.
be, last time I was on Wi-Fi and streaming both YouTube and, both directions wasn't working. So it should work way better if audio is working. Should we try it?
Yeah. Yeah, let's try it.
I'm still queued up on Kirk's film. So the next one is Ian's? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to add that one to the live stream.
Cool.
I don't think the audio is working here.
Is there audio? It's very quiet.
Okay.
It's just tape wrap. Oh.
Feel if you don't wrap it. We're gonna need to amputate. Kind of wrap it.
All right.
So that was. Is the audio working?
It was pretty quiet the whole time.
Okay. Is it? Seemed like it was a quiet video, but I'm not sure if it's if it's like. It's my mic coming through the
Yeah,
mic.
it seems like it's trying to come through your mic instead of. And when we tested it before, it was coming through from the video. Maybe let's just have people watch the rest of them on their own screens. And then that might be better audio quality. And we can try something better next month.
Okay.
All right, so, or Chris suggested putting your mic closer to the speaker.
Why doesn't it? Okay. It should be streaming the audio also. So
I know, it was. Let's have people watch it because that's better quality when they watch it instead of it coming through a speaker into a microphone anyway.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so next up, I think we have Tom Wells, and he is with us. So I'm going to add you to the stream, Tom.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Okay. How's it going?
Good. How are you guys? Anyways, quick intro. I was just up the second to last day before Crystal closed, and I had my iPhone. I was with my son, and we discovered they were pond skimming back on snorting elk back there. So I threw together some video, and
Nice.
that's where this came from.
Last time I went pond skimming at Snorting Elk, I ended up swimming.
You'll see a few of these guys there too.
All right, so everyone head over to the tab that you hopefully still have open with the playlist, and let's watch Tom's film.
that bring back memories, Sarah?
It did. Except there was a tree at the end that I was trying to jump over. And I saw a few people do it before me and they got it. And then I went across and like right at the beginning, I caught an edge just as I hit the water and like face planted and skidded across on my stomach. And all of my clothing was full of ice because I had like skidded across and just packed it in.
Yeah. You notice I didn't have my son film me because there was no way. Yeah, I was too tired just getting back there.
Did you use any Warren Miller quotes, or was that all your script?
Almost all were Warren Miller quotes. There was one, not Bill Murray, Chevy Chase quote in there too from Caddyshack. So almost all the material was stolen.
That was really good. I loved it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, Warren Miller's my hero. So if he said he could get away with being a not so good filmmaker, if he told a few jokes, I'll go with that.
Yeah. I can remember watching Warren Miller films all the way back. I won't say the year, but
yeah, back when he was doing those live, and he was just. Yeah.
He'd tour the country and show up live at the and.
Yeah, I watched a couple of the of the recent Warren Miller films without him, and they're just not the same without his commentary.
Nope, they can't do the same. Maybe if they're looking for a new narrator next year, right? I can send in my tape.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Does anyone have any questions or comments for Tom while we're here? Oh, Chris says it looks dangerous. Or two at once looks dangerous, rather. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Tom. This was great.
You're welcome.
We'll see you again next time, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Right.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay. Next up, we have Charlie. So in a second, he is here. Going to add you. There we go.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I've got my official T-shirt. You see? Yeah.
Perfect.
I want to be really part of it. I have a little problem still. I cannot write any comments. I don't know. Suddenly, I cannot write any comments. But I would have liked to write some comments. Like for Tom, I did a movie with Bogner. Bogner was the filmmaker that made all the James Bond film on the snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was in St. Moritz. We went there, and there were a few American skier. They were doing all the tumbling and things like this. I was doing comedy only, not nothing with a ski. But it was a great moment. Yeah, a great moment.
Do you remember what year that was?
Oh, well, no, don't ask me the year. It's always a long time ago. So what I did today, I went back a little bit in my years when I was doing my cooking show. And I said, okay, I want to do something about this, the cooking show. And maybe I don't get the comment now, but I want you to give me the comment once you try my recipe. So it would be nice to see if you do it and if you like it. It's a recipe that I create, and it's very easy, simple, but good.
We'll let it speak.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone head back over and let's check out Charlie's cooking
Yeah. People, oh yeah, take some time.
All right.
Mhm.
That's probably enough time for everyone to watch it.
So this is a recipe that I never did in my show. I did 24 shows, but it was never. So it's a new one. This one, so kind of had specially made for Seattle Minute Movie.
Nice. Is that a recipe that you cook often?
No, not very often, but time to time, yes, I like to. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also because it's vegetarian, and I try to find some new recipe for my wife because she's vegetarian, and that's a very good vegetarian recipe.
Yeah. Do you leave the peppercorns in there? Do they get soft, or do you take them out after?
Oh, no, you don't take them out. There you are. And if you get the color one, that's even better. You know, the mix with colors and things like this, and it looks very good. It's a bit spicy, but it's okay. That should be.
Good. Well, anyone have any comments for Charlie and his cooking?
No.
And of course, you had the French bread there as well.
Yeah.
Can't do a recipe with a French accent without the French bread.
Yeah, because that's in the show I did, that was the main character, the French chef. But I had a chef from all over the world. I mean, Hungarian, Russian, and always disguised as the country thing.
So we got some comments about your painting, that they liked the painting in the
Hey, Pierrot le Fou.
background.
Wow, yeah. This is a friend of us that made a painting of me that I keep, and she was the one who made the set to each time I did the show. So she kind of so that was, and I eat the recipe after the. That was the good
dinner
part.
After?
Yeah, for dinner after. That was the good part.
Perfect.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Right.
It's much better like this to be able, even if the sound doesn't work too good, but at least to be able to talk a little bit to explain, it is more fun.
Yeah.
But still missing the time when we are together.
Yeah, hopefully sometime, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, well, thank you very much, Charlie.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Hey, see you, everybody.
Hey.
All right. Hey, you're back. Shuffling, clicking around. Yeah. Let's see. Next up, we have Tom Ballard, and he is here with us. So I'm adding you to the live chat. And he is here with us. So I'm adding you to the live chat. Tom, if you could close out of or mute the YouTube version of the live stream, I'm getting an echo from you. Close out of or mute the YouTube version of the live stream, I'm getting an echo.
He muted himself.
Oh. If you have the live stream open in another tab, maybe. Yes, Chris, it is a very delayed echo. There is a 10-second delay between what we see and what you hear. So, or what we say and what you hear. So if it takes me a minute to respond to any comments, that's why. Tom, you're still muted on the live stream. Do you have the YouTube tab open? Do you have the YouTube tab open?
Gotta love technology.
I should close out YouTube.
Yeah, just the YouTube live stream.
I should close out.
Close that. Yeah, just for YouTube live stream. All right.
Echo.
I think you did it. Okay, we're good.
How do I see the movies? I can see YouTube, but I can't see the movies.
Did you have them in two tabs? Well, let's introduce yours first, and then I can post the link in the comments again.
Okay. I don't want to hang you up.
All right, so that's. Why don't you give us a quick little intro to your film?
Well, this I watched this old movie, 1929 movie, The Dance of Life, and there was this incredible tracking shot that I didn't think was even possible in 1929, and I just had to do something with it. And so I cut this full-length movie down to 1 minute and tried to tell a little story with it. And I also was experimenting with this colorization process that Cyberlink has in Power Director. So it's a colorized old movie. It's been edited. And then I also put in an old song from 1929 that's out of copyright.
Yeah, I think the rule of thumb is 50 years for copyright. Once it's over 50 years old, then it's free to use. Pretty sure that's what the rule is. All right, let's try to watch it. Everyone could head over to their tab with the playlist, and we'll watch Tom Ballard's film called "It's a Wrap."
Where is the playlist?
Welcome to No.
All right, are we back?
That was pretty cool, Tom.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that was an old film, and then did you do the colorization and the kind of the animated look to it?
Yes. Yeah, it's a feature on Cyberlink Power Director, and you can choose different palettes basically to mimic different styles of painting. It's
Really
a black
cool.
and white
Okay.
movie.
Cool.
You can see that tracking shot of her walking out of the dressing room to the stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
that was a good edit, Tom. It kind of definitely got the emotion of the actor that came through the piece, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was cool.
Thank you.
Anyone? Yeah, it looks like Chris. Yeah, Chris was asking about the paint effect too. Does anyone else have any other questions or comments for Tom? All right. Next up, we have Jeff. So thank you very much, Tom. It was great having you. It's been a while since we've seen you. So have a good evening. All right, and Jeff, I saw you here. I'm going to add you to the stream. Hi,
Hello.
Jeff.
Hello,
Hey.
hello. Hey, I don't know if I can't hear myself, but can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Excellent, excellent. So this is another no spam animation for those who you have seen some before. Probably the most ambitious as far as the technical part, and something content-wise that I truly believe in. And so let's just roll it.
Awesome.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, a little cynical, but you know, sometimes these times demand it. And it was really interesting to work with 2 voice tracks, and so that was a challenge. I always try to learn new things, so I appreciate the chance to do it.
Yeah. So was the second character also drawn by your brother?
Yeah, I couldn't draw a straight line, but yeah, there's a whole series in this kind of theme that he did all in kind of the same time period that I'm going to be adapting, and you know, it's really nice to be able to change things up and incorporate different aspects of it to make the pieces more interesting, and also make what I'm doing more of a challenge to me. This is, like I mentioned before in the live presentations, this is, you know, back when TV was fun, this is why I got into this, was to have fun and to challenge myself.
Yeah. So Chris was asking how you did the animation, and were there one or two voice actors?
There were two voice actors. I'm Nussbaum. My friend Mark Carlin, who also does the music, did Old Scratch, and he did affect his voice to drop the pitch, and he sent me a clean track of his normal, and he's really good at audio. The music is his, and he was able to drop it without making it sound muddy, which when we talked about it was something that worried me, but I should have known better. Mark's so good that I didn't need to. It's really clean, but I think it gives Old Scratch that voice of menace without being creepy. I mean, he's just, like we were talking about in the character, this is his job, is being Satan. And you know, he has a certain amount of pride in his work, and that's what I think has happened.
Yeah. And about the animation?
It's in a program called Character Animator. That's an Adobe product. The drawings are, my late brother drew these sketches years ago, and I've taken them, you know, scanned them into Photoshop, broken them down into layers, and I'm getting quicker, and I'm learning to cheat and the shortcut as far as, because with animation, as you know, it's each individual movement is its own layer. They used to be cell animations. Now it's a digital layer, and I'm getting, like I said, quicker at cheating and knowing where I can take shortcuts to save time, and where I have to really focus on. I'm scanning these at 600 dpi, dots per inch, and then I'm shrinking them to put them in the program. And I like the challenge. I like to be able to challenge myself and learn new things, because the day job, I'm in TV, so it's, you know, it's its thing, and it's put me, got a roof over my head, my kids in school, and I'm glad for this opportunity. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Stuart, for providing it.
Yeah. So what's your next? Because you keep adding skills and adding complexities, and what's your next challenge that you're looking forward to?
I think my next challenge is, because I composited it in Premiere, and if you're good enough in Character Animator, you can do two characters going back and forth on the same screen. So I think that's really my next challenge, is not to be able to just, because I took Mark's audio track he sent me, did it in an audio editing program, and because I was able to do them separately and put them in Premiere, that it still synced up. But the next challenge is to do two characters interacting in the Character Animator program, which will save time in compositing. But it's a new challenge, a new skill. So that's really the next one, is put two characters interacting on the same screen in Character Animator.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. And before I go, I want to promo, there's a show coming up on King TV and Amazon, local Northwest musicians doing a charity program. I'm sure the opening act is a band called the Black Tones, who I've known since they were in middle school. Check them out. Turn it up loud. They rock. Thank you.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Awesome.
When is that?
Thank you. Does anyone else have any last questions or comments for Jeff before he leaves? Nope. All right. Well, thank you very much, Jeff. See you next time.
Good work.
Okay.
Okay.
So next is mine.
Yours.
So I made a minute movie. I know it's been a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a little time lapse that I did. Yeah, it took quite a few days of setting up the camera and trying to get it just right. And just let's watch it and keep an eye on all the little tendrils, because that's what I was focusing on, trying to focus on. We'll see. All right. 1, 2, 3, play. All right. Yeah, so that's an idea my husband had, actually. He thought, could you film the peas wrapping around? And we have a lot of pea plants, which is good because it took me quite a few tries before I actually successfully did a time lapse of a pea tendril wrapping around the trellis. And it happened surprisingly fast. It's only like 20 minutes from when I stick the little tendril against the trellis to when it's like wrapped around. Yeah, so I had to get the camera like all set up and then positioned the pea, basically, and then click record.
So how tall are your pea plants now?
They're way taller now. That was like a few weeks ago that I did that, and they have outgrown the trellis by a lot, and we've had to cut the tops off because they got so tall that they were starting to fall over and break.
Could make the trellis taller.
Didn't make the trellis taller. Just tried to make the piece shorter.
That's cool. So do you have a lot of pea flowers?
They're coming in. Not as many as I would like so far, but they're coming in. Got a lot of strawberries right now. We're inundated with strawberries. I canned some jam for the first time yesterday, day before.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and the comments are coming in like late and then all at once. Short sci-fi. where everything went in plant speed. Interesting premise for a sci-fi story. Yeah, Jeff, the time was like 20 minutes to half an hour, but sometimes that was too long even, because it would have wrapped in the first 10 minutes and the rest of it was just a shot of a pea doing nothing. A lot of footage of peas doing nothing. Yeah.
What camera did you use?
I used a Sony I don't remember. I used this camera.
That camera. Oh, okay. Cool.
It's part of their Alpha series. And then I used this lens,
Okay.
which is a zoom lens. Yeah. Yeah, and the camera doesn't do, it has an app that you can download to do time lapse. So it's a learning curve to figure out that.
All
Never
right.
downloaded an app onto a camera before.
Ah, those new things to learn.
Always new things to learn.
Yeah.
All right, so next up we have Jesse, who couldn't join us because he's spending the evening with his father for Father's Day.
Okay.
So happy Father's Day to everyone who did join us. And well, let's head over and watch his, and then the Frankenfilm was next. So I'll introduce the Frankenfilm before we start that one.
Cool. So we're gonna play Jesse's.
Yeah, so play Jesse's film.
Powerful.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Always count on Jesse for something powerful.
I know.
Yeah. If you have comments for Jesse, I would encourage you to leave those on the video so that he can see them, since he can't be here tonight. Same with Ian's video. I don't know if he's here. Yeah.
Two things came up for me real quick. I was thinking he should do a poetry slam, but then it occurs to me that those aren't happening right now. No.
They're
So then
not.
it occurs to me that like maybe there's Zoom type poetry slams that seems like that would be a thing.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't know. Don't know where you would find them.
Wonder how many takes he took for that one.
Yeah. Well, last but not least is the Frankenfilm.
Frankenstein.
Which is why you're all here, right? Yeah, so we had a bunch of people sign up to do this one. And I wrote a dialogue between two people. So it ended up, hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully the staging directions I gave make it make sense. And let's head over to the Frankenfilm and check that one out.
Frankenfilm. How many parts were there? How many different clips?
How many people?
Yeah.
Let me double check my sign up form. We had 13.
13.
13.
Huh?
And Tom, you're here. I don't know if Scott or Leslie are here, but there's a little tiny bit that I cut out, and that didn't cut any of you out altogether, but it did shorten some of your lines because it just didn't make sense anymore when I saw it all together. So just to let you know if you're wondering what happened. All right, let's head over to your other tab and watch the Frankenfilm.
Hey.
Hey.
That was fun. We should do that again.
How many times did you hear the word rap in that? Actually, that's how I wrote it. I thought all of the ways that you could say rap, all the things I could think of that included the word rap that I could, and started the script that way. Rick said it was a lot easier to follow than the last one.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah,
Getting better.
I love the different the styles and techniques that people use. Some of the animation and like Jeff says he loves the silent movie cards.
Yeah. Kirk did the silent movie cards, and then Jeff did the animation bits.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is fun to see how people interpret what I give them to do.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Are we ready?
love that stuff. Are we ready for the reveal?
Are we ready for the reveal for July? It's already July. Can you believe it?
No. Okay. Should I get going here?
Yeah.
Let's see if my camera. All right. Here we go. It's all backwards for me. Okay, we ready?
Yes.
Drum roll. Here we go. Let's get a new one. What do we got? What do we got? Can we see it? Oh.
What does it say? Plant?
Plant.
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 Plant. Should have saved mine for next month.
we got a lot of good words in this ball. This
Plant.
Plant.
All right.
Yeah, we planted that.
We planted that one.
Planted
Hope that plants some thought seeds in your head.
Seeds in your head, yeah.
Yeah.
Plant.
All right.
I think that's one of the. We oftentimes reveal the words and the whole room kind of goes, "Huh? Really?" Seems like
I think this one will be fun. There's a lot of different plant
power plant
connotations.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
plant. Anybody have some ideas? You're gonna put in the first thoughts. My first is that Sarah can just play her film again next month.
Yeah, do you want to see some more pee time lapses?
Plant drugs. Oh, yeah. Or face plant. We got, like
face
Tom.
Plant.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, a spy. Yeah. Lots of fun things. Or plant some seeds. It's not too late for some plants.
Rip some plants out.
Rip some plants out. Some good weeding. If you want to take it literal. All right. Well, thanks to everyone for joining us and to all of the filmmakers who popped in to say a little bit. It was fun to connect as much as we can over the internet in this format.
We should get the audio working next time.
Yeah, and we'll do some experimentation and try to get the audio working better for next time, and then it can be a little bit of a smoother live stream. It worked when we tested it a few weeks ago. Don't know why it's not working now, but that's how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we will see you all next time.
Yay.